hello, great people. It's pouring down rain. But you know what? Does rain stop us from exploring? Hell no. Right? We're gonna take this trail. Right? Here we go. We're taking this trail because rain does not stop us at all. I love it. I actually love it. I love it when it comes down in rain. Why? Why? Because nobody's out here. Nobody takes the trails. It's like everybody's afraid to get a little wet. My opinion is that this is when Bigfoot, the Sasquatch, is really out in the woods. Because they know a lot of humans aren't out here. Now, they probably sniff me. They're probably like, oh, it's that Gypsy Road guy. It's that Gypsy Road guy. He doesn't care that it rains. I don't. Rain! Oh, gotta love it. Gotta love it. You know, I thought I'd take this walk and kind of give a thank you to all you people who are subscribers to my channel and all the people that have been guests on my channel, or I've been a guest on their channel. I'm going uphill, people, so I'm going uphill. So, you know, so this is kind of a thank you video to all of you. You know, starting the channel like back in 2018, you know, either if it was another channel that I used to call Mr. True Thoughts that got shut down, to the channel Gypsy Road, which technically this is the Gypsy Road channel. I just had to do a name change. And I'm seriously getting close. I'm thinking changing the name back. They shut me down, they shut me down. You know what? I'll just come up with another channel. So, you know, I mean, the name of a channel is not really that big of a deal. So, it's something I have to think about. But I remember, you know, watching channels, respecting people. You know, I used to, back in 2019 and stuff, when I was truly more, listen, I've always been into the UFOs, Sasquatch, paranormal, always. But I was so intrigued with the Mandela effect. Always intrigued with all these different memories that I guess you could say they're wrong. And wondering, like, why are they wrong? You know what I mean? Like, are they missed memories? And I'm sure a good percentage it is. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say it's not. You know, but why? How? It was always more of trying to understand why. But because of the early days of the channel, you know, we talked to a lot of different people, different communities, the Matrix community, people who truly do believe that we do live in the system. And the gifts that they say they have is because they've learned how to use the Matrix. And listen, who am I to say we're not living in a Matrix? Now, I don't believe that we do live in a Matrix, but hey, would it surprise me? No. No. All I have to say is, if we were living in a Matrix, if we're truly living in a Matrix, this is what I got to say to the Matrix. Can you fucking throw me a bone? Throw me a bone. Matrix it up for me for a second. I don't know. Maybe where I go home, I'll open up my mailbox and there's like a $1 million check. Say, put this on your channel. You know? But, you know, I don't know. You know, money doesn't, money's not everything in life. We know that. Money doesn't bring happiness. My happiness is right here, talking to you guys. Me being on my journey to get better, to get healthier. I couldn't have done it without you guys. It's hard just to walk all by yourself. But this gives me a purpose. And so my health is getting better because of you guys. This truly helps. I don't care if only like 2 or 3 people watch. But going back to the Mandela Effect days, you know, I met some wonderful people. One of the channels that I have always respected was a guy who calls himself Mandela Affected. Always respected him. Why? Because it tells you what it is, how it is. He's like, you know, this is a change for me. You either like it or you don't. You either agree with them or you don't. He never gave a shit if you believe him or not. And I respect that, because your belief is your belief. And I used to, I don't know, necessarily getting arguments, but, you know, people questioning like, you're dumb, this is not the real memory, this is why. Listen, your memory is your memory. You can't help having your memory. You can't. For whatever reason or why that memory is different. It's your memory. And I hate it when people try to force you to think with your memory. Because listen, it is what it is. All right? I don't mind listening to people's opinions on, Eric, I think you're kind of wrong. This is why it's always been this way. And that's fine. But the name calling and stuff. Because I tell you what, man. Literally, I'm telling you. I know every community thinks they have the worst community, like the worst people. No, Mandela Effect has a lot of people who want to be gatekeepers, who believe that if they haven't had the change, it doesn't exist. I never liked that. Hazel Fever is an awesome, one of my favorite Mandela Effect channels. Maybe it's Mandela. Those two are the most awesome people on this planet. With Cali girl, she actually lives in Canada. She's awesome. You know, I met a lot of great people, but I also met some gatekeepers that, man, you say anything that's opposite, they come attack you. That's one of the first times that I ever seen, being on YouTube, on channels who decides to not agree with you, or in my opinion, I think some of these channels look on purpose to pick their battles, because they learn that being mean, being a bully, gets you more views and clicks. It's a fact. It's a huge fact. Woo! Love the rain. Love it. Love it. And what's weird is, I don't know, it's not weird. I don't want to get into a political debate about flat earth versus round earth. Anybody who knows me knows I respect everybody's opinions. I know the earth is round. It's round. It's round. But I respect other people's opinions. And it was very shocking to me on the high percentage of people in the Modelphic community who thinks the earth is flat. It's really, I mean, listen, I respect them for, listen, if you think the earth is the shape of a potato, I respect that. You're sticking to your guns. You know, you're believing, I don't know, some person's science versus another science. Listen, I respect people's beliefs. So I admire that a lot of these people really do believe the earth's flat and they stick to their guns. Nothing wrong with that. But it is kind of shocking to me on how many flat earthers are really, truly Mandela effect. And I wonder, is that why the public really, truly looks down on the Mandela effect? Because the amount of flat earthers on there, you know what I mean? Like, oh, these people believe the earth is flat. Of course they're gonna think all memories are different. I mean, I don't know. And I'm not, I know a flat earther is watching right now, writing it down like, well, we're going after Eric again. Listen, I respect your guys' opinions. But you know, I look at data, I watch people, and it's pretty interesting to me on the amount of flat earthers are into Modelphics. It really truly is. It's of all different communities, the flat earth community is probably their number one community besides their own is the Mandela effect. The fact is a fact. Again, I've always tell people, if you ever want to look into the Mandela effect, if you do, email me, paranormalhighway13@gmail.com, and I'll tell you in an email on what channels to stay away from. Because I'm telling you right now, they got the worst gatekeepers you've ever seen. You say anything negative, anything they don't like hearing from you, not even when your opinion is being nice, you're not being a jackass, you're just giving an opinion. If it's not there, they'll kick you out of their chats. And I'll tell you those channels, because I don't want you to get sucked into it. Because I did. Not sucked into it. Some of these guys, I thought they were my friends. Went on panels, had a good time. Until, you know, you say something opposite. Where there was a special day in September where I didn't agree with them. My God, didn't agree with them? My God, here comes the attacks. I mean, attacks. I'm talking about, I had eggs thrown at my house. This is a fact from these people. Eggs thrown at my house. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful, that waterfall? Hold on. I don't want to get too close. I don't want to be like a romance in the stone and slide straight down. But isn't that beautiful? Look at this. We're about to walk across that bridge. That bridge. Gotta be careful because it's gonna be a little wet. My God, these people put up a video and just turn on you. I'm serious. I had this one guy told his people, if I catch you in his channel, I'm gonna ban you. Just because I disagree with them on that September day. So email me. But that's where I learned that social media is great, but in some ways it's not. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that great? And then kind of, it's great, isn't it? I love this. I love it, and I love it. When it rains, people are afraid. But you know, you move on, right? That's all you can do. It's all you can do. And some of the people that I have met, one of my favorite person I've ever met, one of my favorite guests I have ever met is Connor Flynn, Bigfoot Anon. Bigfoot Anon. Love that guy. Love his energy. And I remember I was like looking for a guest to come on the channel. And I saw I don't remember if it was Instagram. I don't remember exactly. But there was this Bigfoot book written by Connor Flynn. Bigfoot Anonymous. It's hard for me to say that word. I apologize. And just here. And I remember asking him, hey man, want to come on my channel talk about the book? I didn't even really know yet that he had a YouTube channel. I just knew he had a book. Had him on my channel. I remember he was sitting on his bed. It's still on my channel, people. Years ago. And man, I loved Connor's energy. And there was no question he wasn't afraid of. And one of the things I loved about Connor was you saw his belief in what he was saying. You saw it. You know, you talk to a lot of people, and I know everybody's different. I know that. But you could listen. When I was young, I had to learn people's expressions and lips because the time that I couldn't hear. So, in a lot of ways, I could read somebody's aura, but I don't see the color. I just see their lips move and the way their body moves. That's how for most of my years as a kid, nobody knew that I was, 70, 80% deaf. Because I don't know how, I just learned to watch people's expressions, watch their face movement. And when I was watching Connor, there is nothing phony about the guy. Nothing. I'm not saying I have to agree with everything he says. And he doesn't have to agree with everything I said. That's beautiful. But the thing is, if he doesn't agree with one of my opinions, he's passionate on why he believes something else. And that's what I love about the person. Because we're all not going to agree. And through Connor, got to meet like Flat Rock. There's tons of people. Dina P, one of my favorite subscribers who has a wrench in my channel. Met her, online through Connor. And that was a great, connection of a community being built right there. Because Connor is a lot like me, but he's younger. That we want to bring it all together. Yes, he has the word Bigfoot Anon, like on his YouTube channel, and I have the word Paranormal Highway. See, one of the reasons why I love the word Gypsy Road, because it meant everything. Sometimes when people hear Paranormal Highway, they're just thinking you're a ghost channel, which paranormal means way more than just a ghost channel. But Connor was like me. We believe in so many things out there. And we should talk about everything. Because there was a huge period of time, and it still is like this, that if somebody's in the Bigfoot community, they want nothing to do with the UFOs community. Nothing. UFO community, same way. Want nothing to do with the Bigfoots or the paranormal. And vice versa with all of these. Mandela effect, whatever. Nobody wants to coexist. And listen, it's still like that. It's still a high percentage. It's just a lot of people in our chat are people who want to learn everything. Believe that there might be a connection between, some people believe that the Sasquatch and Bigfoot have been brought here by an alien, UFO from another planet, or from the future or past with wormholes, And who am I to say that maybe that's not true or not? But that's what I love about the community that we built here. Open mind community. Open mind. Don't have to agree. You don't have to agree. Open mind. Dina P, like I said, she's a wonderful person. With the early days, Carla Webster from the UK was with us for a long time. When Black Sheep used to come on my channel, and I went on his channel. Black Sheep, terrific guy from the UK, terrific guy. Love him. That's one thing about going on people's shows or coming on my show. And because Black Sheep, himself was betrayed by somebody from the Mandela Effect community who stole all his material and called his own. So there was a lot of things there, and of course, my brother Danny Stanton from South Carolina has been with us for a long time and knows some of the beefs that other channels have had, and I love Danny's geekiness, the nerd in him with his comics and all that, because I love comics, Comic-Con. It's cool to talk to people that have the same love for comics and comic movies, whatever it is. Danny's my boy. And like Bigfoot community, Michigan Bigfoot Rob. Michigan Rob, Bigfoot Michigan Rob. I don't know why. Sometimes when I'm walking, I forget in order of the name. But Bigfoot Michigan Rob and Tech's Front Porch, a show that Connor put me on. Told me, hey, you gotta watch these guys. Two classy guys. Michigan Rob and Tex, classy, very classy. And what I love about these guys is that, they believe what they believe. They know what they saw. And they don't shy from it. They don't hide from it. They know what they believe in, and I respect that. I respect people who stick to their guns, and they listen to people like I do. But they have their own opinion, and they stick to it. You got to appreciate that. I still remember one of the first times I was invited onto Bigfoot Michigan Rob's channel. And on that show, Jessica Jones, the cryptid huntress, was his co-host on that show. And I knew Jessica Jones was. Who didn't? I seen her on Space Out Radio and all that, but I've never talked to her yet. So here I was, guys, on Bigfoot Michigan Rob's channel, and I was like, in a way, when you invite someone to your channel, you make it about them. But anybody watch that episode will remember that that I was like changing around like we were interviewing Jessica Jones, and she was the co-host on that show. Because I was so intrigued. I wanted to learn so much more, because Jessica, there's so much about that amazing woman. Her beliefs, her respect, her family life, to do it all, do these different, have her own channel, have doing on Space Out Radio. And I really, truly wanted to know more, and I didn't care about me. And I remember Big Commissioner Rob was like, Eric, this is my channel. I'm the host. I think I should be the one who'd be talking. You're our guest. So, let me see here. Let's see here. Which way do I want to go? Okay. Let's go this way. There's a bathroom over there. So, like I said, I think Mr. Rob was laughing about her, laughing. I was having, but the thing is, I was so comfortable being on that panel. You could sense good family. You could sense good people, and when you sense good people, it's like all the rules go out of being an interviewer, or getting an interview. You know what I mean? It's just like you're just talking to your friends. And off the bat, they were like friends. And Jessica, she invited me on her channel, and also she invited me on Space Out Radio. Had a great time. She just had that energy, that powerful, awesome energy. At Tech's Front Porch. Invited me on his channel. Been on there a couple times. Guys, he's the real deal. Love that guy. And one of the things that makes a person even a better person, I got his phone number, he's got my phone number. And I remember the one time he goes, Eric, hey, if you ever want to talk about anything beyond Bigfoot, just give me a call. That's a good sign of a good person, that yeah, we're all here talking about things we love, but offering, you ever have any issues? Always feel free to call. I admire that of people. Because how many times, if any of you have ever been on channels, hello, okay, this is how we do it, this is what we're gonna do, boom, you're gone. And when the show's over, never be heard from them again. Woo! I'm walking uphill again. I know you can't tell, but it's actually uphill again. So if I'm breathing heavy, I apologize. I got to see Duke, Bigfoot Radio, from Montana. Great guy. We and him talked on the phone. Good-hearted person. Another type of person that knows his beliefs. He sticks to it and doesn't care what anybody else says. And that's one of the things in life that you have to trust your gut and make your own decisions. Because This is a true story. I was always intrigued with another person on a UFO channel, Alien Girl 111, Nikki. I used to have a person that said, no, Eric, you never want to talk to that person. You never want to go to that channel. That person is connected with this channel and that channel. Stay away. Stay away. And I'm like, and I'm always like, the only person that can make that decision is yourself. You know what I mean? Like, all because somebody else has, for whatever reason, a beef with another channel, doesn't mean that's your beef. I went to her channel. I loved her energy. I love how she has music. She's dancing. Just, I love how free she was. And I went on her channel. She's been on my channel. Such a wonderful person. But I was told to stay away. That's why I always say, don't ever listen to everybody. Because for whatever reason, some people don't like another channel. I don't know what it is. Is it, I don't know if they're jealous. And a lot of times I think it's jealousy. Like, some people think you have to do a show like you're a late night talk show. They do that smile. Like on the cover, like they're Jimmy Fallon, David Letterman, like that's how you have to do a show, right? And they don't or they want to be the channel. People who want to be a gatekeeper. There's so many people who want to be a gatekeeper. I used to host another person on the channel, and I remember, I'm not going to give any names, but there was before 2 shows, the 2 last shows I ever did with this one person, I was backstage, and this person goes, Eric, I need you to be professional. I was like, where did that come from? I have never been a jackass on somebody else's channel. I'm just me. I respect when I'm a guest on somebody's channel, like a guest of a point where I'm co-hosting it with them. Never. Then I'm like, maybe you just had a bad day. And then the last one, guys, we gotta be professional. You need to be professional. Like looking at me. Like, I'm gonna be the reason why he's not gonna be the next Jimmy Fallon or the Art Bell. And after that, I was like, fuck him. Fuck this. I'm not going back to this. No, fuck that. If you can't be yourself, then what are you doing? Seriously, what are you doing? Then if you can't be yourself, then you're pretending to be somebody you're not. You're pretending to be somebody else. Now, and that to me is Hollywood. Actors. When people become actors, you're no different than Art Bell being the king of an actor on radio. Not saying everything he's done was false, but Art Bell was an actor. Zach is an actor. Pretending to be somebody you're not. And I get it. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say being yourself is gonna work better for you, because my views aren't that great. And I've been doing this since 2018. But I don't know how to be somebody else who I'm not. I can only be me. And you know, and one of the reasons why I wear this, because a lot of people get turned off if they're talking to a host that has a hat, cowboy hat. And this is the honest truth. Since I was a kid, I could never wear baseball hats. I never, ever liked baseball hats. I don't know why. I don't know why. But I never liked baseball hats. Cowboy hats was like the only hats that I liked. And if this gets rid of some certain people that they have to have an image of a host, so be it, man. So be it. I always say you only need like 5 good people in your chat. You got yourself a show. And again, you know, I love meeting new people. Midwest and Chi, who's been on my channel, I've been on there. That couple is so wonderful. They are so authentic, so real. You know, I love people like that. They're just so freaking real. And I respect listening to their opinions because I know I'm getting their opinions. I know they're not just saying things for the masses. You know, I respect them so much. You know, I've been invited lately on Andy Decode's channel. Such a wonderful group. Andy and his team, the co-host, wonderful people. I'm so lucky I got to meet them. You know, Exploring Harley from Canada. I love Canada. I live close to Canada. Such an honest, real guy who loves and has passion for the paranormal. Love these people. And again, a lot of you people from a lot of subscribers who are there on a daily basis. You know, and I'm sorry, I miss a lot of names. I know it's when you're walking, it's hard to sometimes talk, think, and everything at the same time, especially when it's raining. But for you guys, it's worth it. You know, Chocolate and Cheese, Hobbs, Jojo, Grasshopper, Grass. He sent me an email. Grass. I'm forgetting to say the name exactly. I mean, all you people are just, you know, fantastic people. You know, who watches the channel. Brenda Hartwell, the Paranormal from the UK. Wonderful lady. Wonderful. There's just so many of you that I got to meet just, you know, because of YouTube, the social media that, you know, gave me this. I would never got to meet any of you if it wasn't for, you know, YouTube. Even though we all talk about, you know, the bad stuff that they're doing, the censorship and all that, but still, at the end of the day, if it wasn't for YouTube, I would have never got to meet a lot of you people. You know, Nona Boss, Marty, love her. She has never, ever not been kind to me. You know, I love the love she has for her kid. Does shows with her son. Does Bigfoot talk shows. I mean, that is beautiful. I mean, that is just absolutely beautiful. And like again, I apologize because there's so many. There's so many of you. It's hard to walk and all that, but you know, I have done shows with Jeff Harding, Sasquatch Secrets. Nikki's been on my channel talking about videos, you know, and I remember in the past I had a lady called herself the witch goddess. witch goddess. She was awesome. She was fantastic. I think she had a house burnt down during the all the fires that were going on in California. Amber Paraworld. Got a book by her, signed. Wonderful person. Gave me a private reading. Just walking down these steps, watching my step. Just love the rain, man. Just love the rain because nobody's out here. Let me see if I do a Sasquatch sound. I don't know. When I saw Sasquatch, it was like a Sasquatch sound that sounded distortion. That's how I described it. But Amber's Paraworld, she's just she's a wonderful lady. You know, and all, like I said, and all the channels that I was invited on. Michael Koff invited me on his channel. Nice guy, great guy. I was invited on Goofon's channel. Great guy. I had a fun time with him. You know, and my brother, Ron, Cosmic Neighbors, my brother, who anytime I needed a question of anything that's electronic, he was one text away. One phone call away. I love Ron because Ron is what you see is what you get. Love that about Ron. You know, so again, YouTube allows, you know, allowed me to meet all you wonderful people, and there's so many people that I am missing from this list, and I apologize. It's hard to think of everybody, you know, and I was thinking about having a piece of paper with all these names down because I'm missing so many people, and I know that, but it was raining, and you know, it's so. It's a long, like, these are all wooden steps. And, you know, it's, and that's the beautiful thing about YouTube. That, you know, we can't make every live show there is. It's hard, especially when you're doing your own show. But you can watch people on replays. And it's like, instead of what I feel proud of, you know, instead of, you know, looking for a community to join, you kind of just build your own community. Because everybody has their own community, in a way, with the group of friends they like. Because we're not all the same. You know, we all have our different groups for our community, you know, different groups. And I wouldn't change it for anything. Do I wish some relationships that I once had with people that were, at the time you think you're solid and go, and then it's not, you know? And oh yeah, I don't want to forget Mike, Long Island Bigfoot. When I first met him through Connor, talking to him, and I know this sounds weird, talking to Mike was like myself talking into a mirror. Like, what does that mean, Eric? What do you mean talking into a mirror? Mike, myself, Dr. Wu all have service-connected disabilities with the military. For different reasons, probably. So we all have scars on the inside. Because trust me, people, you just don't get injuries just to get injuries in the military. If you got an injury, it's for something. And I know it's private for everybody. on what part of the, service connected. I've always been open with people that, I've developed PTSD. I developed Raynaud's phenomenon because of my hand damage that happened in the military. The nerve damage that I have in these hands. So I've been open. I don't hide all that. Mike going out in the woods is his medicine. It's the same thing for me. I told you guys in one of my other videos that the real world for me was not a kind real world when I was a kid. It was not nice. I was, like I said, I'm not afraid to admit it. I was picked on big time because of this, bad teeth, and I look at it now as, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. And, talking to Mike, going out is like his medicine. And for me, going out like this is my medicine. And I'm being honest with you guys. Talking to you guys like this is my medicine. It truly helps me, is helping me to get better. It really is. You guys are really, truly helping me because, I get to make this video. I get to download it. I get to upload it, make a thumbnail. It gives me something to do. It helps me to escape the true reality of how life is hard. Life is hard. I'm not saying hide from life, but it gives me enjoyment. And I saw that from Mike. His enjoyment, that's what I mean by, I feel like I was looking in the mirror when I was talking to Mike. Because we all have scars. Everybody, not just us. I know, like military people, their scars. Those scars are more important than others. But I just felt with Mike there was a connection, and just standing here in the rain, just enjoying it. Like I said, I love it when it rains because there's nobody out here. It's like people are afraid of the rain. I go out when it's raining. I don't care if I'm soaking wet. Who cares? But again, this show today is just thanking every single one of you. Thank you for being in the chat. Thank you for all the guests that came on my channel. Jessica, Tex, Connor, Amber. God, Medela Effective was on my channel. Just all you guys, through all the history that I've been on YouTube. Thank you all for having the guts to come on my channel. For not judging me on the way I look. Judging me on the person that I am. I appreciate every single one of you. Jessica Jones, I appreciate you. Nikki, Alien Girl, appreciate you. Mindfork, Akasha Chris. One of my most favorite person, social media. Because when I watch her do a show, she's not pretending. She's having a good freaking time, and I love it. Kashi Chris, thank you for being you. All of you, thank you. And if you're watching this, it's amazing that you're watching this to the end. All you people are here right now at the end of this video. I'm giving all of you special thanks. Because there are people who watch the video for a little bit and they take off. For those of you who come in and watch the whole thing, thank you. My heart goes out to every single one of you. And you know what? Walking in the rain for you, getting soaking wet, is worth it. Thank you for making me a better person. Thank you. Beyond that, I see you all next time on the Paranormal Highway.